One of the most common themes that I've heard in my podcast interviews with guests who have built large and small movements is that without exception, they all had a compelling reason for not starting. Leon Logothetis wanted to start the Kindness Diaries, but he was expected to take over the family business. Emma Manu, she was having mental breakdowns and suicidal thoughts, but she started Surviving Sundays anyway to help other people who were experiencing the same kind of thing. Ben Nimpton was battling debilitating depression, yet he started The Buried Life to help other people accomplish their lifelong dreams. Tiffany Persons could barely pay her own rent in Los Angeles, much less fund a school in West Africa, but she found a way. Robert Egger, he had to abandon his lifelong dream of opening up the world's most amazing nightclub and opted instead to create a centralized kitchen to feed the homeless. AJ Rilan suffered depression before he co-founded #Lunchbag, and now that's happening in over 150 cities around the world. Jesse Israel was having panic attacks prior to starting his mass meditation movement known as the Big Quiet, and the list goes on and on and on. Literally everybody I've interviewed has had to overcome not just some obstacle, but a huge debilitating obstacle, one that anybody could use to talk themselves out of following their heart. But here's what they all had to do, and this is what anybody has to do in order to override that social conditioning, which tells us that it's too risky, you don't have enough time, there's not enough money, your family's not going to approve, whatever the story is. The first thing you have to do is you have to update the story in your own head, the one we all tell ourselves about what's possible. And then once you do that, you start looking for evidence to support your new story. And as I said in my July 15th video, don't worry about sounding naive. You need a little bit of naivete in order to start, right? If you're too realistic, you're not gonna start. And what you discover is that you're the one and the only one who gets to decide what's possible and what's not possible based on your story, your belief. And once you convince yourself that something is possible, guess what happens next? The universe starts conspiring with you, not for you, with you to help make your dream into a reality. So to change your reality, you have to change the story about what's possible. Check out the podcast. It's called At the End of the Tunnel. You're going to hear some amazing stories about what other regular people had to overcome in order to change their story and realize what was possible for them. The link is in the bio, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you for watching. I add new videos daily, so make sure you click to subscribe so you don't miss out. And if you want to see the next insight, just click on over to the right. You can also follow me on Instagram at LightWatkins, and I look forward to seeing you next time.